Hello, everybody. Jerry here. On my way to the gym in a couple minutes, and I just wanted to make a point because sometimes I really have in my mind what I want to say, and if I don't say it right away or write it down, it's gone. And then when I sit here trying to think what was that I wanted to say, and it's really difficult to recall. So I got a thought I want to share. And that is like I'm going to use the gym as an example. So when we set our goals, and I'm speaking for myself mainly, but I think this applies to most people. So when we set goals, obviously we're trying to make ourselves better. So trying to make ourselves better means thinking differently, changing our thought process. Changing our thought process means trying to change our habits because changing our habits is what's going to make us do things without really staying in our comfort zone. So how do we create a comfort zone that we can stay in? And for me, I think the important thing, and again, I'm going to say this like in the gym mentality, like that. So when I'm at the gym and I am trying to do better than I did yesterday, which is the point, what I have to understand is I'm going to set the bar lower, higher than what I think I'm capable of, but something that I'm going to be able to achieve. So, what the point is, in my opinion, it's not so important that you um, do something. It's most important, now stay with me, is that you finish doing something. You take a task to its completion. So I'm going to use a treadmill as an example. So if I were to go on a treadmill and say, okay, I'm going to stay on here for an hour, I'm going to set the incline at the highest and set the speed at, a crazy amount of speed. Realistically, I am not going to finish that task because that's way above my what I'm capable of doing. So I'm going to set the bar a little bit lower because on a very psychological level, what we're doing is rewiring our brain. And how do we rewire our brain? In my opinion, that means finishing what you started. So that brings up an important point. You have to be careful what you're starting. What are you starting? Because if you start at and achieve something that is you can't do as opposed to that you can do if you apply yourself. So think about that. Something that you can do if you applied yourself and went a little bit out of your comfort zone as opposed to something that you're just not capable of doing. And then you set yourself up for not completing a task, and that's not going to help you rewire your brain into doing it better the next time. So if you lower the bar a little bit outside of your comfort zone, instead of getting disappointed with what you didn't accomplish because you set the bar too high, and then keep working like that. Because I have found for me, I got to keep challenging myself a little bit more because I feel like I'm getting better at what I'm doing, especially like my social media posts. So I feel like my messages are getting clearer. And that's because I did some really uncomfortable things. Now, I don't know how I come across. I don't know if people listening to me can see that, but I can feel it. So my brain has been rewired into feeling a little bit more confident in what I'm doing. So that's the practice aspect of it, to stay out of your comfort zone just a little bit and not go too crazy. And then you get better and better and more confident, and that's the rewiring of the brain. Parts of your brain wake up and realize that, hey, I understand what you're doing now. You get into the subconscious and unconscious parts of your brain that really dictate your behavior without you even realizing it. So that unconscious, subconscious parts of who you are, and those voices that are whispering to you, the universe or God or whatever it is where your belief system goes. But you got to believe in something greater than yourself that is giving you the ideas that what you can do, that you want to do. And you ask yourself these questions. What do I want to do? What do I want to become? What do I want my future self to look like? What do I want to look like tomorrow? Because your tomorrow is based on the decisions you make now. And your goal setting and how you orient yourself to the world. So that's a thought. And let me know how you feel about that. And again, I was just speaking to my son Jerry about how we're going to move forward in uh, promoting my backpacking adventures with him. So my son is one of the most amazing people I know. He really is. And a lot of people don't understand how it is he pushes himself and the choices that he makes. So he's an amazing person, and I admire him greatly. So anyway, all right, that's it. I'm gonna head to the gym and get my workout in. I'm having a great day. I'm getting organized. I'm figuring things out, and let's do it. All right, love you all. And reassuranceconsulting.com, reassurance consulting 22 for all my social media across the board, and look me up and follow. I really appreciate it. All right, love you all. Bye.